Hey Ona, Tenekoto, hello and welcome aboard the ANS Yamato. My name is Bertros and this is my Let's Play of StarLancer. Yes indeed, in the last episode of StarLancer here, the Reliant pretty much got destroyed entirely, so now we have a new home base here aboard the Yamato. It's a much nicer ship, it's one of the newest ships in the Alliance fleet, so as you can imagine, the digs are a little bit cooler. Let's go ahead and take a tour of our new quarters here on the Yamato. Yes, we have an actual room as opposed to a corridor here. On the Reliant, we have our ITAC terminal here, a much updated version with surround sound, looking very, very nice right there. Also, cool sort of keyboard that's a bit low res, but that's okay. A cool little thing that we've got over here is a fish tank, and the only way to access it is actually over here from the ITAC. So here it is, our little fish. Maybe you guys in the comment section can help me name our little fish buddy right here. But we've got this button over here to press for fish food. Go ahead and now give our dude some fish food every episode. Perhaps a good idea. Make sure he's keeping up nice and fine. He's a clownfish, so Nemo is on the cards here, but I'll leave that up to you guys. Come up with a name for this guy. Kind of a nice little viewer involvement in the series, I suppose. So that is the fish tank. Let's take a look at the rest of the place. The CD player's over there. We have our locker over here. Rather than just being hidden under our bed, we have an actual spot for it, as well as all of our pens for whatever reason. So here it is, got a cool little light right here as well, and the ribbons and all that, and they look a little bit nicer with this new lighting, so yeah, just be careful not to get your fingers stuck in there, right? So the ITAC's over there, we've got the simulator pod right there, and then let's go ahead and walk over to the door and take a look at the rest of these transitions. I'm not sure if we had a look at the CD player on the Reliant, but there's not too much going on over here. I think you get a cool little scene where it throws the CD into, yeah, just the ether, and then it brings up the menu, so a nice way to get the tracks if you don't want to browse through the directories on your C drive. Anyway, and there's a whole bunch of cool little buttons right here. That is the CD player. Let's go ahead and eject ourselves from it. Walk back over towards the door, but before we go ahead and enter the briefing room, this is how you enter the briefing room. Let's go ahead and press up here and watch the ACN news. This is how you do it on the Yamato.
This is Heidi Moore reporting for the Alliance Conflict News on June 24th, 2161. Alliance Command has reported the sad loss of one of their most respected officers, Captain Robert Foster. Captain Foster, who is credited with turning the 45th Volunteers into one of the best squadrons in the Alliance fleet, sacrificed his life today to save his pilots, crew, and several other vessels in the vicinity. With the Tigers fighting insurmountable odds, Foster rammed the ANS Reliant into the CS Volga, causing the destruction of both ships, but allowing the Tigers and other vessels to withdraw. Foster's sacrifice destroyed one of the Coalition's largest carriers, as well as Admiral Sokov, who was commanding. The Tigers are sending Ivan the Butcher Petrov, the infamous leader of the Black Guard, a clear message that they intend to pay back the Black Guard for their atrocities. Alliance Command has ordered the ANS Yamato, base ship of the Ronin Squadron, to also become the permanent home for the 45th Tigers. This is Heidi Moore for the Alliance Conflict News, signing off until next time.
So it looks like the Yamato is now the home of two squadrons, the Tigers and the Ronin. Also, rest in peace, Captain Foster. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten anytime soon, perhaps near the end of the playthrough. Anyway, onwards to the briefing room.
Sir!
That's right. Bow down before your makers. Ooh, look at this, Diggs. This is pretty cool. Way nicer than the Reliant, isn't it? Flat screens. Holy cow. This is fantastic. Looks like the same old conversations going on though, and you enter through the back of the room this time, don't you? Yeah. Let's find that seat in the front and watch the briefing.
The sad loss of Captain Foster has been felt across the Alliance, but we will make sure his sacrifice was not in vain. For the first time in this war, we are beginning to turn things around, and the Coalition knows it. To capitalize on this, we intend to begin counterattacks immediately. The Yamato, with the Ronin and Tigers, will engage the CS Morzov, while the Alliance carrier Bremen and the Vampire Squadron take on the CS Pukov, base ship of the infamous Black Guard. You know the drill on these missions. Tackle the Morzov's fighters first, then go to work on her flak turrets. Gamma Wing will be waiting to move in as soon as they get the green light. Our two targets are currently within striking distance of each other, so be prepared to offer support if the other group gets into trouble. Stay on your toes, people. This one is for Foster.
Right then, so do we get promoted? We did get promoted last time to, what was that, Commander, I believe, which unlocks the Reaper, which is pretty much the next ship that you can unlock that has blind fire enabled. It also has 3 crew members, kind of interesting. It's a bit of a slow bird in comparison to the Patriot, but it does, I think it has a slightly higher armor class. But yeah, it's a pretty boring ship as far as the stats go, but it has a whopping 8 hard points for you to throw stuff on. So I think we'll go ahead and try out the Reaper today. What are we going to throw on there? Let's go ahead and customize this guy a little bit. I think we'll go ahead and take probably 2 fuel pods is pretty good. And a decent amount of screamers as well. Maybe even like 4 screamers. Maybe, no, I think we'll probably do away with that. Maybe we'll take a jackhammer just in case, and we'll also pack on a couple of raptors as well. That's a pretty reasonable loadout. Let's go ahead and take a look at these weapons as well. Ship selection, missile loadout. Yeah, I want to see the internal guns. What kind of guns does this ship have? I was looking online and it doesn't say. We've got the Gatling lasers. I don't think they're just your basic proton cannons like the other blind fire ships have. Okay, and then Vulcan battery, high power projectile, long range but a low fire rate. Medium range, high fire rate, high energy drain. So it doesn't really say which one's more damaging. Probably the Vulcan battery is going to be a little bit more damaging there. Okay, let's go... Let's have a look at the Patriot. What kind of weapons did the Patriot have? Because the Patriot had 2 different types of weapons, I believe. Let's see, we got the Proton Cannon and the Tachyon Cannon. So the Proton Cannon is your bog standard one, and yeah. So does that remember my missile loadout? I hope it does. Let's go back there. Oh please remember. I don't think it remembered. No, it did remember. No, it didn't remember. Oh! Get rid of those. Put these back on their game. Get the jackhammer. I think I got 3 of those and 2 raptors. That's a pretty good loadout. Go ahead and exit. And begin to fly this baby.
Let's move out!
Why did the logo disappear? Okay. Come on! What are you doing? You're late! Sorry. Oh, great. Says that guy.
Prepare to launch.
Roger that, Control. Launch me out of the tubes. It is July 11th, 2161. Pretty close to the actual date.
Tigers. Ronin. Good to see you. I was sorry to hear about Captain Foster. He was a good man. He was an example to all of us, Commander Steiner. That he most definitely was. Okay. Good luck, people. We are moving out.
Oh, there goes the Bremen and the vampires. Off to do their part of the mission.
Tigers, Ronin, just got word from intelligence. One of our surveillance satellites has got a visual on the Morzov. She's currently docked with the Sheriff fueling tanker. If we can hit the Sheriff while they're docked, she'll take the Morzov up with her.
Perfect. Okay. Let's get moving.
Damn it! We've got a wharf gate opening up!
Uh-oh.
Come on, it's coming through. Hell, if we don't move now, we'll miss the Sheriff. Alpha Leader, we'll take care of it. You going ahead.
Tigers, move out! We'll join you as soon as we can.
I copy, Commander. Let's move out, Tigers.
Okay. We're just gonna leave this place unguarded?
We're ready to jump out.
Alright then. I guess it's time to jumpy jump. Away! Never gets old. Loving that Reaper.
I got a visual on the Morzov. She's docked with the sheriff.
Easy pickings.
She's a sitting duck. Move in. What the hell? The sheriff shoved out. I thought they were docked. No, we've got company. I'm picking up a wing of basilisks and 2 Kurgans moving in.
It's a trap!
That's not all. We got a wing of sabers launching from the Morzov. Commander Enriquez, we've been set up. We're gonna need backup ASAP.
Just hang in there, Tigers. We'll be with you as soon as possible.
Seems you are on your own, Tigers. Nikolai Petrov, the bug-out king? Last time we met, you were lucky. This time, we finish it.
Oh yeah?
Come on, check, Tiger. I might even spin. No!
Alright, that solves that problem.
I don't believe it. You got him.
Damn straight.
Release countermeasures. They've got a lock on us.
Yeah, alright, let's check out the rest of these basilisks. If we can keep them in view while they're cloaked. Oh. Nice.
We got a missile on our tail, buddy. Move it.
Murder, you fool! There we go.
I'm receiving.
Nice.
All the way, man. All the way.
Okay, can we get rid of some of these? What do we got? Deploy some countermeasures.
Nanny pickup's on its way. Stay calm, pilot.
Oh, somebody got in trouble. Alright. How you doing, bro? You ready to die? I will go ahead and... No, okay. Let's go back to the screamers is what I was gonna do.
That's gotta hurt.
And you're probably not the closest ship.
Killing you will be a pleasure, pilot.
Oh yeah? Guess what? I'm not gonna die today. Why? Because I'm the protagonist! And then I know that there's more game after this, so yeah! Man, I've got match speed with this guy. That would be a good plan, Bird. A good plan. Now, let's get you... Yeah.
You are no equal.
There we go. Nice one. Alright, match that speed. Alright, sabers all up in my face, man. These guys are real close, so... Normally they're a bit more spread out than this. What's going on? Righto. Oh boy. Let's try out these other guns, though. Let's try out the Vulcan batteries, see how much damage they do. We've got another saber right here. Oh, that's a basilisk, okay. Can't match speed with it. Oh. Yeah, we got one shot off. Lots of information gathered. Well, I want to see how much damage these do. Come on. Like, which is the better one? If we can actually get him in view. Holy cow. You're like a better fighter than Nikolai Petrov, man. What's your name? Oh, man, okay. Let's switch to another target then. Oh, he's the last dude, isn't he? Of course he is. Alright. Yeah, not really feeling it, eh? It does just feel as satisfying to use that gun, even though it's probably about the same in terms of damage. So, for fighting the Kurgans, turning on the full guns is not unreasonable. Ah! Okay, he wasn't the last guy, okay. Let's get the rest of these fools. Let's use up some of these screamers, that's what they're for. Actually hit these guys. There we go. Nice. Ram me. Ram me in my face. Do it anytime, any place.
Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to, comrade?
You again. Oh, almost got you. That was close. You're smoking. Don't smoke, kids. Alright.
Great shot. Who do I send the flowers to,
Doing a
comrade?
pretty good job here against these guys. Not really seeing anything particularly challenging other than just being able to hit these guys. Man, match speed. Probably a good plan to actually get them in your view instead of flying around them.
You got him.
Okay, doing a good job here. Yeah, this is probably definitely the last guy now. Like, come on. Alright. Cloaking out, cloak-a-doodle-doo. Match speed. Alright. There we go. Gotcha. No, he's not the last guy.
That's gotta hurt.
Okay. Yeah, that looks like to be the people that were after me. Pretty much. So let's get over here. Hey, bro. I got some screamers for you. It's really nice with this ship because now that we have 8 hard points, we can actually hack more than one. Oh really? That was it? Okay. I thought he was full health, but mate, I guess not. Yep. Yep. Gotcha. You can't escape me!
That's the fighters down. Now hit those Kurgans.
Right. Only one dude left to go. Let's turn on the full guns. Take this guy out. Maximum speed. Max speed. Defenders of the galaxy.
Yeah, second Kurgan is down.
Nice.
All the Coalition fighters have been tagged.
Right, so let's get in and take out their shield genny, probably.
Tigers, hit the Morzov shield generator.
Okay. Can almost guess that one at this point. Pop a few screamers in there. There we
Come
go.
on, we gotta take out its engines. We've got a fighter wing jumping in.
Whoa! That's a
They'll
lot
have
of
to
dudes.
wait. We gotta take out the engines before the Yamato jumps in.
Alright. Oh, get in front of there. Get. Get. Okay. Alright, one engine down. I don't even think that was the one I was targeting, no. Oh, there we go.
We've taken out its engines.
Right, so let's go back to these fighters.
Here comes the Yamato.
Oh, okay. How you doing, bro?
Good work, Tigers. We're coming in. Prepare all torpedo tubes.
Okay. Oh wow, that magma turret! Careful. What's my ship doing while this is happening? Also, only 2 torpedoes. No, 3, okay. No, 4? Okay. Looks like 2, actually 4.
Well done, Tigers. Yeah,
We got her!
another cat ship for the kill board.
Sweet! Alright.
Commander Enriquez, you heard anything from the Bremen?
We lost our comms link a while ago. I'll see what I can do. Wait a second. I've got something.
Tigers, need assistance.
Uh-oh.
Commander, you get that? We've got company. I'm picking up fighter and torpedo
Oh my
bomber
goodness.
wings. Jump in.
Brutal.
Tigers, move out and assist the vampires. We'll take care of things here.
Let's
Okay.
go, Tigers.
Oh, we're out of screamers already, huh? Okay.
All the way, man. All the way.
So it's time to jump,
Ready
right?
to jump out.
Let's go then. We're down a fighter. Not good. Man. This is kind of crazy. Way harder than previous missions. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, they got the Bremen.
Oh my goodness.
What the hell happened?
No.
Alpha 5, what have you got? Just debris. Wait a second. I'm picking up an escape pod. I'm patching through a comms link.
They were waiting for us. We didn't stand a chance. There were Blackguard fighters everywhere.
Did they take any prisoners?
I don't know. I doubt it. They butchered everyone who ejected. Why they spared me, I don't know.
To make an example of you.
No! No!
Oh my goodness.
Petrov, you murdering scumbag! He ejected! An eye for an eye, Tigers. I take it you just got word about your brother. Well, get this. He died squealing like a stuck pig. You will soon have the honor of joining him. Let's finish it.
Oh, okay. Cloak out before that. Engage so-and-so.
Release countermeasures. They've got a lock on us.
I guess we have to fight Ivan Petrov, the brother of the late Nikolai Petrov.
To die, you scum. Come on, he's all over us.
No, he's not.
Careful,
We're fine,
the
Moose.
best you can do.
Yeah,
We'll finish this another time.
oh, okay.
Scumbag's bugging out.
Off they go.
Might change the habit of a lifetime.
Whew.
Tigers,
All right,
what
then.
happened?
We're too late. We lost the Bremen and the vampires.
They're gonna pay for this. Tigers, Ronin, initiate landing procedure.
Oh yeah. Landing procedure, ready to do it. Let's go ahead and just do the C key for a changer. Permission to land, please.
Permission to land.
But do it in a girl voice.
Hey, it's the main man. You clear all the way in, pilot.
So that was mission 16. That was probably... wasn't the hardest mission so far in the game, but yeah, that was definitely pretty full on from start to finish, to be honest there. I guess now that we're sort of taking the fight to the Coalition, that is definitely something that's going to keep happening on a regular basis, but the vampires are dead. Klaus Steiner's gone. Yes! Alright then. Let's see what kind of rating we got for this mission. Hopefully a thumbs up. Oh, hello. Oh, okay.
Men and women of the Alliance, welcome. The push towards the liberation of Titan continues. In a series of brutal encounters, Coalition's forward fleet was all but destroyed. But these advances have come at a cost. We're sad to report the loss of Alliance top guns, the Vampires, with their base carrier, the Bremen. Reports are sketchy at the moment, but it is almost certain the Black Guard was involved. Also lost was the ANS Reliant. Her onboard squadron, the Tigers, evacuated before she was rammed into the CS Volga by her captain, Robert Foster. Both carriers were destroyed. This final sacrifice saved the heavily damaged ANS Victorious from certain destruction. Captain Foster, the Alliance salutes you.
Alright then. Well, there we go. Mission 16 Debriefing. Let's go ahead and read about it. You handled yourself well under difficult circumstances, and managed to turn a potentially deadly trap into a victory. The loss of the Morzov will hit the Coalition hard, and Alliance Command is extremely pleased with the 45th's results. Fantastic stuff. It was also an achievement to take on and destroy many of the Blackguard wing, especially Nikolai Petrov. Good work. He finally met the justice he deserved. We delivered a heavy blow to the Coalition's elite unit, and Ivan Petrov will have something to think about tonight, as will Coalition Fighter Command. However, this mission has cost us dearly. The Bremen and our finest fighter unit, the Vampires, were wiped out, and Klaus Steiner was killed in action. I'm sorry for your loss. The loss of the Vampires and Klaus Steiner will not stop us in the pursuit of victory. It is now our responsibility to continue their great tradition and continue to destroy the enemy at every opportunity. The 45th has served the Coalition a warning today. Commander Enriquez. Also, congratulations are due. You have been promoted to Flight Commander. Make sure you keep up the good example. All the work you... keep up the good example and all the work you're doing out there. What's up with my brain today, skipping around words, huh? In recognition of the Tigers' role in undermining and taking the fight to the Coalition during these phases of the conflict, Alliance Command has awarded us the Special Operations Service Medal. This commendation was created specifically for the Tigers for their efforts in the last campaign. Wait, what? We get a custom medal? Oh, that's awesome! Is that something that happens? Probably. Anyway, what else we got here? The Yamato has received a new shipment of fighters composed of the Patriot, the Wolverine, and the Reaper. These fighters are now available for unrestricted use by all squadron members. Awesome stuff if you're not very good at promoting yourself, but we just used the Reaper last time, and we've been promoted again, so there's a new ship after the Reaper that we have just unlocked. We got 18 kills in that mission, bringing our overall kill count up to 280. We are ranked Flight Commander and level gold. Let's go ahead and take a look at that kill board. I guess now that Klaus Steiner's sort of bit the hay there, people are gonna actually be able to keep up with him, but yeah, we are way ahead of everybody else at this point. We're almost 60 kills ahead of Sean Oliver here. How are our friends Dice Man and Bandit doing? 193, 187 for those keeping track of this. I think they haven't really moved in the spots. There's not a whole lot of spot changing that goes on, I don't think. Anyway, that is it for this episode of Let's Play StarLancer. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Oh, hold on, scratch that. Let's go ahead and show you the exit transition for the ITAC. And let's go ahead and take a look at that medal, rather than throwing up the outro there prematurely. Apologies. we do need to go ahead and take a look at that medal. I need to get into the habit of showing off the medals at the end of these episodes, because I had the Black Eagle sitting there for a couple of episodes, not even, like, looked at, I don't think. So let's take a look at it. What is it? It's a custom one for us that has 2 black lines and a purple block. Oh well, I guess there are worse design medals. Anyway guys, that is truly it for this episode of Let's Play StarLancer. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Kia kaha, and I'll see you in the next episode.